I just got set down, guys. I just got set down. Oh my God. Oh Lord have mercy.
Well, I'm back out today. I'm by myself right now. Hunter will catch up with me later on in the video. But I saw this house and went up to the door, knocked on it, and the lady, as sweet as she can be, said, yeah, go right ahead. It was detected about 2 years ago, so maybe they got all the good targets, but we'll go slow and methodically and see what we can come up with. So let's get in here, let's get to digging. We'll catch up with Hunter later on. Well, I got my first find over here on the side of the house. I've been working sidewalk strip. Came back up through here, working up on the front porch. Came right over here, got an 82 signal. And it was kind of an iffy tone, but I can see some silver edge right there. Hey, it's gonna be a pin or something. Must have a fire going on. Yeah, look at this. I don't know what that's gonna be. I don't know. Let's clean this up and let's see what it's gonna be. Well, I hope you can hear me. The wind's blowing pretty hard today. This is a really neat find. Check that out. It's going to say a honor badge, a veteran member, and something down here on the bottom. Maybe you can read it on the camera. And is it going to be Commander something Frazier? Check that out. Must be Woodman of the World. I can see the axes and the stump in the middle in the world. Must be a Woodman of the World badge. All right, maybe I can do a little history on this and see what we got. So that's a good first find.
Woodman of the World Honor Badge for a Veteran Member, presented by Sovereign Commander W.A. Fraser, 1913 to 1923. It reads, Honor Badge and Veteran Member, signifying its purpose as a recognition of long-standing service or dedication to the organization. The dove represents peace and fraternity. The shield and globe reflect the organization's commitment to protection, unity, and its widespread reach. The Latin phrase, dum tacet clamat, translates to those silent it speaks, a reference to the organization's principles and the lasting legacy of its members.
I'm hunting with my Manticore, and I'll put the settings right there, and you can look down the bottom of my shaft. You can see I'm not using the stock coil. I'm actually hunting this time in this really trashy lot with this M8 coil, and it does really well getting in between the trash. Well, I moved on from that house, and you can tell it's starting to get colder. The temperatures are steadily falling, and by tonight they're going to be in the 20s, and we're going to come out tomorrow afternoon, and it's going to be really cold. I think the high is like 30 something degrees and windy, wind chills in the teens. So we're going to brave it and see what we come up with. But I went ahead and got out here today before Hunter got on this video, and came back over here to this vacant lot that we hit in the last video, just kind of seeing what I can come up with. And got a real, man, just a high tone in there, but it was just a chirp. Then I got an 80s, and I got like a 70s, and got like a 60s, and I said, what the heck, I'm not digging anything, so dig it up anyway. And pop this thing up, check it out, looks like a piece of jewelry. It is, right there. Once I got it out of the hole, it was ringing up like a 94. Check that out. Oh, that's going to be silver, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what that says. Y'all might can read it. Is it going the other way? Nope. Looks like it's it looks silver. Like it was some type of pin with a flower on it. Let me clean it up just a little bit and get a better shot at this. It says something Mexico. I can't make it out what it actually is saying, but it's definitely silver, no doubt about that, with a little gold flower on it. I think that's why my numbers were jumping up from a 90s down to a 60s and all through there, is because of that gold and the silver. That looks like it was a tip. See that little hole right there? That looks like it was a tip to something, because it's hollow in there. Can you see that hole goes all the way through? I wonder what that went to. You got any ideas? Give me a idea in the comment. Your suggestion in the comments.
Every step we take, echoes through time.
That's the goal! That's the goal! That's the goal! Well, the weather has changed. Hunter has made it, and we're out today swinging. Beautiful sunny day, but about 35 degrees right now and a little windy. But we came over and started doing some door knocking and calling, and we scored this early 1900s house. And we've got an 1880s house back lot we're going to hit here in just a little bit, and a 1905 house. And so we're still knocking on doors and getting more permissions. And so can't even talk, it's so cold. So let's get to swinging. Let's see what we can find today together with Hunter out here on this 1900s house. Well, I'm over here on the side of the house. I'm just kind of been working this side from the wall out to the road. Hunter's over there. I've already hit the front yard, found a couple of wheat pennies and a lot of modern pennies, and just working this strip right here. And I ended up getting a 64, thinking it's going to be a wheat penny, so I skipped it and I came back to it, and I'm glad I did. Check this out. Y'all see that? Preacher digger got him a cross. Check that out. And it still has the... Check that out. That's really cool. Well, let's clean it up and get a better shot at it. Yeah, it's going to be, I think, a piece of Catholic jewelry. It's going to be a crucifix. You know, as a preacher, I like crosses, but I don't necessarily like crucifixes. The reason why is because Jesus isn't on the cross anymore. He's off of it and risen again. And so, but I understand why they do that. It's a reminder of the sacrifice that he made for us. But anyway, that's a pretty good find, isn't it? All right, let's keep swinging. Let's see what else we can find in here. Well, still working this side strip where I found that cross, and kind of 20. I don't get many 20 signals, and that sounded like a gold ring or something like that, so I thought I would dig it up and see what it was. Usually it's trash, but it's something, I don't know. Let's check it out. There it is right there. Oh, it's going to be a ring. Yeah, thought for a second it's going to be a pull tab. It's going to be a smashed ring, maybe gold. All right, let's clean it up and see if we can get a better identification on it. Well, it's going to be a ring. I don't think it's going to be gold. I think it's just going to be getting a real weird signal because it's got two different pieces of wire around it. It's just a smiley face children's ring. All right, let's keep swinging, see if we can't find something else. All right, I moved over here on the other side of the yard, on Hunter's side, and this is the side he really loves me to do. He loves me to come behind him and try to find things that he may have missed. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I love that.
Anyway, I got like a 92 down to like a 60, jumping all around, but it had that high pitch in it, like a, you know, something good conductive metal. And it's something, I don't know what it is. Let's check it out. Popped it up and it's right there. It's not going to be a quarter. It's got TK stamped on it. And 10 on the back. You know what I bet this is?
What's that?
I bet it could be a saloon token. TK with number 10. At 10 cents? I don't know. That's a good find. I like it. I like things like this. Let's get a picture and keep on rolling. Well, we've done moved on from that last house and hit two other houses. Now we're at a third house and we haven't really found anything. And so we're over here in one more house before it gets too dark and we're going to try it. But we did make some contacts for permissions the next time we come out. And so Hunter's yelling at me, so let's go check out what he's got. All right, let's go see what the Digger Doc Holiday has gotten. We ain't found much today at all.
Yeah, no. Pretty awesome fuel plate. Thought it was gonna be one of those ones with a
Oh, check it out, man. That's a tiny That's a tiny heel plate too. You can probably straighten that out. That's going to be a clover leaf. Let me get this thing focused in. Yeah, that's a little bitty heel right there. There's a big debate in the metal detecting world whether that's these things were on the Civil War or not. I don't think they were.
No.
I got a whole research on them I done. Anybody want that research, I'll give it to them. But anyway, congratulations, man. Hold that thing up and let me get your picture. At least you're on the board now, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's keep swinging.
Well, I was getting I keep saying choppy, but they're all choppy. Choppy like 95. I don't know what this is. I really don't. It could be junk, could be something awesome, but I wanted to rub it off together. Oh boy. Can you see that? That's 18. Oh, I just got sat down, guys. I just got sat down. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh man. I'm gonna go find a water hose. I'll get back to you. Well, there it is, y'all, all cleaned up. It's gonna be a 1877 seated Liberty quarter. It's been like, I keep forgetting I've dug seated before, but it's been almost 3 years. I dug a seated $50 that was cut in half to make 2 bits. So anyway, this is my first seated quarter. It's actually got a I don't know if you can see, but it's got a S mint mark on it. It is a little toasty. You can see in the top left corner where the signal was falsing against a nail, so you had to hit it at the right angle. But boy, when you did, it was undeniable. But that is awesome. I'm glad to have it. So I love it. Man, this is where I dug my first seated quarter. I'm so excited. It is just an awesome feeling when you see that silver. But yeah, it's just an awesome feeling. And yeah, this was Preacher Digger's permission, and he got called into work. But it takes a good detecting buddy to give you one of his permissions to come detect when he's not even here. So I'll make sure I return that favor. Thank you, Michael. Got a pretty cool 1903 Indian Head penny. Let's keep swinging so we don't leave any of these silvers for Preacher Digger. How about that?
We're back out here today, back at that 1896 house where we found a few things, and we're going to be doing the backyard, and we're going to go back over where Hunter found that seated quarter and dig that backyard and side yard. We have one more yard we're going to hit as well. So how y'all like Hunter's new hat? Yeah, he's supporting that Preacher Digger hat. That's now. Right. Yeah, so let's get in the yard. Let's see what we can find. Hey, we're out here in the backyard of this 1896 house, and Hunter is calling over a good target. So let's go check out what he's got. All right, man.
Well, you know how much iron's been in this yard.
Oh, tons of iron, yeah.
But you can see.
I see that, man. Do the honors. Bring it out. Oh, is that a class ring?
Let's see what it is. I don't think so. It's got stones.
Yeah, let's clean that up and see what that's going to be.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it's got some weight to it, though. Yeah, it's definitely gold-plated. Yep, that's a nice little find to start out with. All right, let's keep swinging. See what else we can get. Congratulations. I really like that hat you got on up there.
Thank you. I appreciate it. My buddy gave it to me.
Let's keep swinging. Well, I was getting a 66, 67 right here, and a lot of trash in this yard. We're just digging nothing but trash. But if you get on the right angle, you can get a good target, get a good tone, and dig it up, and it's going to surprise you. So check this out. I just flipped my plug over, and check that out. Looks like it's going to be a lady's boot or something. Let me clean it up and we'll get a better shot at it. Oh, there it is. Check that out. Looks like a necklace, a lady's boot necklace. No telling how old that is. If I can get into some light, you might can see it better. But hey, that's something. So let's get a picture of this and let's keep on swinging, see if we can't find us a good silver coin. I moved on the outside of the fence of the yard. Got back here on this little strip of land you can see behind me. Seeing if there's anything out here. Getting a 64. Hopefully y'all can hear me, the wind's blowing. And got something big, something round. Got some roundness, it's got some writing on it. So let's check it out. There, I just flipped up the plug and you can kind of see it right there. And I got something with writing on it. So let's clean it up and let's get a better shot at it. It's going to say the Grunewald, New Orleans, Louisiana. You flip it over. It's going to say return by mail, postage 2 cents. So I'm assuming that the Grunewald is going to be a hotel, and this is going to be a hotel key fob. So I'll do some research and see if we can bring up a picture or two of the Grunewald and do a little history on this. That's a good find. I like this historical stuff like that.
The Grunewald Hotel was a historic luxury hotel in New Orleans, Louisiana, that opened in 1893. Located in the heart of the city, it played a significant role in New Orleans' social and cultural life. The hotel was known for its grand design, luxurious accommodations, and opulent ballrooms. During the early 20th century, the Grunewald Hotel was home to a nightclub called The Cave, one of the first underground clubs in the U.S., featuring a grotto-like decor. Now operating as the Roosevelt New Orleans, it continues to attract visitors with its blend of historical charm and modern luxury.
All right, let's keep swinging and see what we can get around the corner of this fence and keep on going. We went and showed the homeowners our finds, and they gave us these things. They gave us a walnut-made, handmade cross. Her daddy made these. Another nice cross, like a Byzantine cross. And then a can opener. You mount this underneath your cabinet like that. And right in there you put your lids to jars, and it has little teeth on it right there. And it opens up your cans. So I thought that was very nice of them to do that. Thank you very much, folks. All right, off to the next house. Well, we moved on from the 1886, I think was the house, and we got another 1886 house here. That landowner knew this lady and walked us over and introduced to her, and she said we can have that the whole yard. So that's how you build relationships with people. And he also getting us a permission to cross the street over close to the depot as well. But nice house here. Hunter's already swinging. He's trying to get that barber, that seated. So let me get the swing before he gets it and see if I can't find it. So let's get to going, see what we can get here. Well, Hunter's calling me over. He's got the first good find. He says a Texas and Pacific Railroad button. Man, that's stuff that I love. Check this out.
It's gonna be a TNT, look like a cufflink.
Oh,
Don't be afraid to dig the
TNT, ring up like a 30 something, 34.
Yeah, and remember that that eagle button, that cufflink was small, so maybe it was ringing up the same.
That's a nice find, man.
First railroad.
Well, congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, I still like that hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep swinging. There's got to be some silver in here somewhere. Good job.
That's cool right there.
We're on some great properties. No telling what we'll be on, what we're going to find. So hopefully we can find us something seated. I haven't got a seated. Hunter got seated out of the other house, but I haven't gotten anything like that yet. So hopefully I'll get one here. So let's get swinging. Let's see what we can find. There's Hunter. He is hard at it. I'm right out here in the front. He's working that side. I'm working this side. And train's going by. Just got a 26 signal, dug a Jefferson nickel, got another 26 signal, and this doesn't look like a Jefferson. Check this out. This looks a little bit older. Yeah, I think this is going to be a V nickel. I think so. I can see some stars. Let me do some cleaning up on it, and I'll get back with you. Definitely going to be a V nickel, in pretty good shape. I don't know what date that's going to be. Yeah, can y'all see what that is? I can't tell. Something 1903 maybe? Can't tell. I got to clean it up a little bit more. Anyway, I'll put it on the screen what it is. All right, now we're kind of getting the old coins. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll get a silver. Well, Hunter, another one in the books. We had a good time detecting together and detecting apart. And right. But we had a lot of great finds, and I guess you got the biggest find of this video, that seated quarter, which is sweet, sweet, sweet. And he got it on my permission as well. And so, but that's the way it works sometimes. You know, I got a seated quarter one time, and it was on another guy's permission. He gave me the signal, and I dug it up, and it's a beautiful 1876 seated quarter. So that's the way it is sometimes. But we got everything laid out here. We had some really good neighbors. The landowner here, the homeowner, was a great man, getting us set up on some other permissions that we're going to come back on, and some very historic permissions at that, if we can get on them. So, but anyway, we got it all laid out. Let me spin you around. Let me show you what we found on this video. There's all of our trash. That's just my trash. Hunter's trash is still over there in his truck, but we dug a lot of trash this time. And here's all the treasure. And this is about 4 different houses that we hit. You know, about 7 different houses, wasn't it?
Yeah.
About all together, but 4 we found stuff on.
A lot of digging.
Yeah, lots of digging. Got an old toy gun. I've got 4 quarters and 5 dimes, 1 nickel, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 51 pennies. I was digging the heck out of those. I got 11 Wheaties, 1 V nickel, 1908, I believe is the... Yeah, 1908, I believe is what the year on that one. Some type of token, but it's pretty toasted and slick. I got a Louisiana tax token. I got that TK token. I don't know exactly what that is yet. And then one of those amusement tokens that are about 1930s. I got an old rimfire shot, a rooster cookie cutter, some type of scallop looking decoration, I'm not sure. An old kid's ring. This is going to probably be my best find. I like this right here, the Grunwald, New Orleans. Hopefully I've already done the history on that and showed it to you in the video. Found that boot necklace, and then a piece of I guess that's a tip of a belt. Has gold and silver. Then I got my crucifix. That preacher digger got his cross. And then that silver woodman of the world. And that's all of my finds. Then Hunter over here, he's got a nice square nail. Ended up with 10 Wheaties. He got him a gold-plated ring. Too bad it's not real and with diamonds. Then he got a Texas Centennial button and this really sweet, sweet Texas and Pacific, which the depot for Texas and Pacific is just about 100 yards right behind me. And so that's very close to home. He got a 1903 Indian head penny. Well, or is there a date on the buffalo?
I couldn't find a date.
Yeah, it's probably most of them are slick. And then we're giving this back to the landowner, the homeowner of this house that we've been hunting. That's the agreement that we did. And so we presented that back to him in a display case. This is what we're doing. We're putting that in there and giving that back to him. So we're going to do that here in just a minute. But anyway, there's all the trash. And here's all the treasure. And like I always say, the greatest treasure isn't what you can dig at these 18-something houses. The greatest treasure is what can be found up in heaven. Keep searching, keep looking up. Until we meet again, I just want to say, and Hunter wants to say, happy hunting, and
God bless.
God bless, yes.